Hello everyone, and welcome to the next secondary Let's Play to go alongside Super Mario Sunshine, and that is the Madagascar video game. As I've said before, basically, I'm going to be starting this as the Tuesday-Thursday LP, but as soon as Mario Sunshine ends, this will be inaugurating to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday LP, and this is another one of those games that is a licensed game. It's based off a movie, of a cartoon. It's kind of a short, straightforward 3D action platformer kind of deal. And I don't know if it's actually good or not, because it's not very polished, I'll say that much. And, yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm here to find out. I played through the first few levels for the first time in a while a few weeks ago in sort of preparation for this, and so hopefully... and I don't know, I mean, the problem is I'm just clouded by my own nostalgia and by knowing every part of this game by heart, that I don't know, I have trouble judging it with an uncritical eye. Anyway, this is a very low-res, just direct transfer of the opening scene of the movie, and we are about to get a very jarring change.
Wow! That's cool! Oh, jeez. He smells funny!
I just love that. Like, it's not even like Madagascar is a beautiful animated movie or anything, but seeing like actual textures and fluid animation and then going to like 2005 Xbox shit is so funny to me. Like, you can see his teeth coming out of his mouth.
There's gotta be something more out there than this.
I can't wait to get fucking copyright claimed for having that beginning of the movie in there.
Hey, cool, power card.
Anyway, yeah, this is one of several little recurring things in this game. Is you get new powers by collecting power cards, and this one lets me kick things. And I accidentally skipped over that, but that was just explaining what coins are, and you can kick the children. It's very funny. Let me get this little bitch. Nice. And this girl too. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's also the saving grace for this movie, or this game, I mean. Oh yeah, if you get, I think, 5 balloons, then you become Squeaky Boy permanently. It's kind of pointless because it takes like almost to the end of the episode to even find 5 balloons, so by the time you get the wacky thing, it's like, well, I'm almost done now.
Come on, Marty. I remembered it's your birthday.
But I think that's the saving grace and the thing that keeps me coming back to this game other than just nostalgia, because, I mean, like, I played plenty of games when I was a child. I played plenty of shitty games when I was a child. But the fact of the matter is, I don't come back to all of them, and I do come back to this one, so I'm wondering why. But something tells me that its scrappiness and its goofiness, like, there's a lot of stuff in here that isn't the product of, like, bad game design or anything. It's just goofy, like being able to kick the children in the face. Like, it's that kind of stuff that make video games magical.
That's gonna help me focus my chi. Just stand still right there. Perfect, Marty. Perfectly stationary. Thanks.
Okay, I'm probably not gonna play all of the cutscenes because they do get a little bit repetitive and they're not funny. But this is a little bit like these ones are kind of important, I suppose, especially if you are not acquainted with the Madagascar cinematic universe. it can, this is a good introduction to all the characters and their moves and whatnot. We thankfully will not be spending super long in the zoo, but more than not at all. I've never been a huge fan of this first level. I think it works perfectly fine as a tutorial sort of level, but now this is something that I don't really understand. So your attack for the vast majority of the game is Alex, who I'm going to consider the main character of the game, because he's the main character of the movie, even though I feel like it would make more sense for it to be Marty, because I feel like it's his arc that, I mean, like, he's the instigator of the plot and everything, and, like, it's his desire to do something different that, like, you know, sets everything in the story in motion. But Alex is the one who experiences the most, like, emotional change. What with his, I'm gonna spoil Madagascar, 14 years after it came out now, so get ready, but when he sort of becomes this monster in the wild and having to, you know, go against his pampered lifestyle and everything like that. Yeah, I don't need any more fucking bullshit.
Maybe Melman can cheer me up.
You know, and then of course the second and third movies are very explicitly, like, about Alex.
Marty, what's wrong? Is it contagious?
But I always found it kind of weird because, I don't know, you start out playing as Marty. Again, Marty's, like, thing is what sets the whole story in motion. I don't know, I always, when I was a kid in the first Madagascar movie, when I first saw it, and I saw all three of them in theaters, I thought that Marty was the main character of the movie, but over time, it became obvious that it's actually Alex. I find Alex less interesting, personally, but, I don't know. And this game kind of reinforced it to me, because the beginning of it is about Marty and all that shit. So I'm going to show this off. I'm not going to do all of these. There are a few of these in the game. These little arcade games you can play. I hate this one. I don't like how these things control. Because in order to turn, like, you can't turn and move at the same time, as I'm sure you can see. And it's just very easy to fuck up and get hit. But I'll try my best. I don't really think you get anything for doing these. I may be wrong, though. Get this guy. Yeah, just if you, especially with a control stick, if you want to move anywhere other than precisely forward, it can be kind of a pain in the ass to control. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how this controls, but there are a couple of these in the game, like I said. And yeah, I don't know if you get anything for, like, doing well in them. I think you get coins, maybe? Coins are used for buying mini-games. You can buy little aesthetic changes in the game. Oh, I lost. Okay, well, I'm not gonna spend all my time doing that. I agree, stupid game.
Happy birthday, Marty.
Thanks, Chloe.
Look, sister, are we gonna race or just get in touch with our inner angst all day?
They want to race you?
I know.
Do they know about the...
Nope.
So they're full of...
To the beaks.
I want to get that fucking balloon.
You heard the zebra.
Alright, so this is a race. We're racing ostriches.
Say move yet? I don't think so.
And,
Forget it. The race is canceled. Go.
Gloria is IMO kind of useless in actual platforming segments. Like, her moveset isn't helpful for just like general action platforming. It pretty much is only useful for, we'll have a lot of mini games. There's tons of little mini games in this game, mostly of like smashing things in a time period and like in a time frame, and races like this. And that's, yeah, she can eat peppers that make her go fast. She has a tumble attack, but it's not very super useful in actually fighting enemies. And she has a butt bounce thing. I don't know. I don't know. Gloria, I feel like, is an underutilized and not entirely interesting character in this game. I rarely, once we do get the option to switch between characters, I very rarely will go with Gloria when I'm just walking around. The characters that feel the best to play as for me are Alex and Marty. I like their moveset the best, and again, just the way they move and the way it feels with the controller, I just think is my favorite.
Still beat those bird brains in. Awesome, Glow. Looks like my work here is done. Guess I'll kick it on back to the curb. This is unacceptable!
I think if you kick them like a bunch of times, she's like, you should stop kicking the ostriches. Oh wait, I want to go back. Maybe you need 6. There was a balloon over here. It flew around. I wonder if it's gonna come back.
Allow us to demonstrate our awesome.
This is unacceptable!
Whatever. Yeah, everyone come over here. Let me kick all of you. Yeah, I love kicking shit. I love, later on, Alex, like way later on, Alex gets a claw move that's very good. Stuff like that. And then, of course, the penguins are in this. The penguins that... These were like, the penguins of Madagascar were like the proto-minions in a way. Although infinitely funnier, in my opinion.
Now that I think about it,
I mean, like, especially in the second movie and the third movie, the penguins have some, like, pretty, I think especially Skipper has some pretty funny dialogue and some good, like, physical humor, rather than the minions that are just little nubs going, booking a paka, or whatever the fuck.
not quick enough, son.
What are you talking about? Kids go apeshit for minions, though. Like, I don't know if any of you... I used to work at a summer camp, and I don't know if any of you are, like, in regular contact with children nowadays, but they love Fortnite, they love Minions, they love PewDiePie, and I finally... Oh, fuck you. I finally feel like an old man, talking to them, because it's like, all of these kids, they just like a bunch of bullshit, you know? They don't like real cartoons like I had, like Madagascar.
Chops as a fisherman, son.
Yeah, I'm not...
Acquire the stuffed animal decoys. They may
You
come
don't
in
need
handy.
to hear a bunch of just silly dialogue. Okay, I don't know if that counts, like, toward my balloon total, but that would be cool. Because I think I only needed one more. It is funny how you can just, like, bop people on the head with this. Ah, man. This makes me want another game that is a... As I said in the Aladdin LP, a lot of LPs that I'm excited to do are just of licensed games based on movies I like, or movies that I liked as a kid at least.
Bet my dog could beat up those birds.
Okay, come on. Come on. That's a hat.
Steadfast, soldier.
This
Steadfast.
janitor is in my way. Ah, fuck. Alright, come on. Just line it up. It's not that hard. I keep getting random shit that's in front of me. Give me your stuffed animal, little girl. There you go.
Recover the hat.
Now I need a hat. Now I need 2 hats. There's one. I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy. That kid just got whacked in the head by a fucking fishing line by a penguin. Didn't think anything of it. But yeah, one other one that I would definitely like to do is the open season video game. If you want to talk about games that make me come back to them even though they're not very good just because they're so silly and goofy and they just let you do stupid things, open season is the king of that genre of games for me.
That was enough balloons. Let the hilarity ensue right on schedule.
Yeah, so now when Marty talks, he'll be Squeaky Boy. I'm glad that I did it so I could show it off. These are tiki things. They give you health. I like the noise they make.
Sup, Melvin?
Hey, Marty, I forgot to wish you happy birthday earlier. Sometimes I get wrapped up in my own problems. My basic hygienic needs are going unmet.
Say what? I don't do medical speak.
My biohazard disinfectant team is late, again. You just can't get good help. And they're unionized, so just try to complain.
Did you ever think about cleaning the cage yourself? I don't even think you have a biohazard disinfectant team.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I guess I could try to clean things up around here. I'm not afraid of a little dirt.
Melman's afraid of dirt. He's a hypochondriac. He has two of the best aesthetic add-ons that you can buy in the store thing, in the whole game, of any character. I think each one has two. They have two little aesthetic changes you can make, and Melman's are the two funniest. I will not spoil what they are because I'm probably going to be getting them. I want to show off a good amount of this game. Like I said, it's not very long or anything, or it's not complicated at all. I'm not going to be doing a 100% run or anything, but I do just want to show off some of the silly things that are in this game and what you can do in it. Because I do think it's fun for all of its flaws. And I think most of its flaws, to me, have just been borne out by the graphics. Like, it has not aged particularly well in terms of the visuals.
Yep, I'll never doubt you again, Melman. Don't quote me on that, though.
And yeah, I'm just gonna be going one level at a time per segment, so this is gonna be the end of this one, and then we'll do the next level in the next segment. There are not that many levels in this game at all. It won't be taking super long. As I've said before, again, this game is short enough that I am fine with it being the Tuesday-Thursday LP at first, but long enough that I would want to transition into doing 3 of them a week later on. Oh, and look at that. Looks like Marty is gonna be getting out. But before I do that, I want to show this off just before I forget. This is the Souvenir shop. I don't really think I can get anything right now. Oh, I can get all of these. I don't really know if I want to yet. Neither of Marty's are particularly interesting. These are the extra things. Flame Prince is completely aesthetic change. The 2x life tikis and extra health are useful. I've never had a problem like running out of lives or anything in this game. It's not super difficult. Coin Magnet is nice because sometimes there are coins that are in pain in the ass places. And I guess all of these pretty much are available to me now. I will be showing off these mini games, but not for a little while. But I just wanted to show that off because we will be coming back there and getting some souvenirs. But anyway, in the next segment, I'll be doing the Marty's Escape level, so see you then for that.